from illegal citizens did it have to take for you to realize that you went a wrong turn in life? Was it when you realized he had a passport and he wasn't a U.S. citizen? Or when it was realized when he had to convert his money into U.S. dollars? Which one did you realize when you made your decisions and your life was in the wrong direction? Which one? How many calluses does it take for you to suck for you to realize that you need your children in your life? Huh? Could you imagine sucking a handyman's hands? Could you imagine sucking a man's hands that works with his hands for a living? Bitch, you out here licking knuckles and some more shit. So we were supposed to take it serious. You wrecked a car because you was drunk. You abandon your children. You tell people that this is your career. But yet you have no plan to get your children in sight. We don't have a date. We don't have a lawyer. We don't have anything. The only thing you do is got bloopers of this bitch throwing her titties out like some dice in the back of a motherfucking alley at the gambling house. This bitch throw her titties out like a pass from Peyton Manning. Did you not? Bitches throw her titties out, excuse me? Did you take it serious? Or did you feel like this was premium entertainment and you said it couldn't be me? You say, I love my children too much to give up my children for that long and have everybody make fun of me and my children every day, that maybe somebody was going to say something that was going to make me click, for me to get a plan, for me to get my children, to get my life where I'm going to continue to do the same thing ever. I'm going to keep drinking big gulps. I'm going to keep being in the corner. I'm going to keep doing this shit. I'm never going to see my kids until my kids is 18, 20, and 21. And then my kids is going to be on Bigo. And then I'm going to talk to my kids on Bigo and I'm going to just be like Trina B. I guess you thought it was a flex to have your children on Bigo. It's a fucking shame. I'm sorry. Did you glorify that? Did you feel like Trina B was a good father? Did you? Because I didn't. Did you? Did you feel like the women that were signing up for the poly auditions, leaving their children to go live and gallivant in a life with TKO when your children are going to school every day? Do you know how many of these bitches are trash? Or am I just talking? Are y'all doing what they doing? What do you mean he's famous though? I'm not understanding. I'm confused. I'm confused. What do you mean he's famous? Does that give him a what? Do y'all think that this is okay? Is it okay for you all to just throw your kids on other people after you had your kids? Do y'all think that you have respect for these women on Bigo? When they come up and say, I got a poly audition, I got 3 kids, my kids are 6, 7, and 13, my kids is about to be out of the house. What about high school? What about their games? What about college? You're not even trying to be married, you're just trying to be somebody's girlfriend. Do you all take them serious? Listen, I understand that there are women that have to do what they have to do to take care of their children. That's not the conversation. Do any of you all feel like you have to give up your children to go run up a bag and say you can FaceTime your children if you want to? Am I tripping? I'm a man. Men can do that. But if it's a woman, why do you feel like you can give your kids to another family member and go chase a bag? Mommy, those kids were making fun of me. I need you to talk to me about that. Mommy, I got beat up in school. Mommy, I got my period. Mommy, I got a wet dream. Mommy, I'm sick. Can you give me a hug? Mommy, I broke my arm. I guess everybody just wants to feel sorry for her. And we just wait until something happens with their children. Did you feel sorry for Angelic Soul? I didn't. What's the difference between her and Angelic? I don't feel sorry for either one of them. There's no difference. When she's crying because her son broke their arm. Your son, you wouldn't be crying about your son breaking the arm if you was in your child's life now, bitch, would you? Then it would have been a regular, your kid broke their arm and it's something normal. But when your kid is breaking limbs and you're not an active parent, bitch, it's the world is in it. Regular kids break their arms all the time and they just have casts and ice cream. I guess when you're not a good mother, it's the end of the world. It's just a broken arm. But you're not there. All the kids are signing the cast at school. It gets them used to pain. It is what it is. But now, because you're not in your children's life, you want us all to cry and feel sorry for you. It's normal. You didn't know that you break your arm when you fall off the swing at Boo Radley's place. You don't remember? We broke our arm when we fell off the swing at Boo Radley's. For those that know the movie reference, for those that know, you know. But anyway, stop making excuses for it. If y'all think that I'm full of shit, all right, that's cool. You can't hold men to the same standard. I don't take these women serious. I don't take them serious. You gave your children up. And then even the women that do have their children in their lives, y'all willing to give your children up and let other people raise them at the drop of a dime. So excuse me if I don't take them serious. I feel like mothers should, you know how you said mothers should be nurturing? I feel like it's your job to be in your children's life and to teach them. So if y'all arguing with Visa about being a bad parent, I think that maybe your priorities are fucked. Because if your kid's at school and you're waiting for the school bus to come home and you're arguing with me, and you're telling me, no, Visa, you're wrong. 21's a good parent. You're tripping. You're judgmental. Stop judging her. Her children are having a great childhood. Her children are having everything that they ever desired. Be quiet, Visa. You don't want the best for her children. You're just talking shit and making things up. If you feel that way, then so be it. I don't agree. I don't agree. And as a man, I think about my children every day and the plans that I could do to have my children. I could never imagine giving up my children. I could never imagine it. I could never imagine it. So I don't even understand the frame of mind of individuals that is for the best. I can know if you have an addiction, maybe you want to clean yourself up, maybe you want to get stable, but I don't understand how people go to sleep at night not knowing what is happening with their children. I'm not the type of person that feels like that is okay. I'm not glorifying it, and I'm just not on that type time. So y'all can say what you want. It is what it is. I wasn't really here to do all this shit. I was trying to eat some soup. I was trying to take some dabs. I was trying to take some prayer. That was the only thing I was trying to do. If you're upset with me for telling her the truth, I feel like her children need their mother in their life. Just like y'all be saying Visa's a deadbeat father, men can't just poof and be in their children's lives. I know you think that is the case, but it's not the case. But if you want to call me a deadbeat, it is what it is. I don't care what you say. But I'm calling a spade for what is a spade. I told you that I was not in a position to say anything about the white woman being married to the older black man. But as a man that does not have the ability to see my children because their mothers made that decision, just like 21 made the decision to give her child away, you don't understand that the decision to what you do with your children lies with the mother, because that's how the system is set up. There are very few fathers that have custody. So if you don't know that mothers are voluntarily saying that they don't need fathers to raise their children and they can do it on their own, just like she is voluntarily saying that she can give her children up and they don't need their mothers, then you're sick in your head. Just like she has free will to give her children up, there's a whole bunch of mothers that do not want their fathers of their sons and their daughters in their lives. And the system is set up for them to win. So y'all can say whatever you want. I know the truth. Follow the host if you're not following the host. I feel a little under the weather. But I'm just telling the truth. I'm not saying that 21 can't be a good mother. I'm saying that while she's sitting here arguing with us, she's not being a good mother. And if she went back and got her kids, I would support her. And I would give her free beans. Because I would support her struggle. I don't support quitters. So I don't care what you say. I would support her every day. Send her all type of literature. Make sure her kids can go to some type of good school and could have GoFundMes for the amount of money that we are spending for her to eat out every day. For her to drink and smoke weed every day. We could have had that as stability for children. So no. I'm tired of her bragging about how much Cash App she had. I'm tired of her bragging about all the money that she misappropriated. If you're not financially responsible, why do you think that people can start bragging about the money that they cannot retain? If you're making money but you cannot keep it, does it matter? Does it matter? Does it matter? I'm not making excuses. I'm thinking about the children. And if y'all won't tell her to stop making excuses and get her shit, I will. Because her children deserve better. I care about her children more than I care about her feelings. So I don't care what y'all say. Because her children deserve their mothers. So I must speak up. I don't care what you say. Y'all can say, Visa, stop judging her. Maybe it was all of y'all accepting her and enabling her was the problem. Her children did not ask to be here. They just dealt with the cards that was given. All the support that she has, she could literally be a YouTube family. We could get her children tutors. We could get her children nannies. We could get her children homeschooled. And the fact that everybody just make excuses for this girl. What about the kid? Why we can't just say stop bullshit? Why we can't just be like, all right, listen, you dragging it? Why we can't just say that? Listen, I hear you and your sob stories, but we can't make excuses anymore. Your children deserve better. You need to get on your shit. We don't support losers. We don't support quitters. Why we can't say that? Why we can't give tough love and say your children need you, so you got to get on your shit? Is that a problem for you all? Should we be quiet and just laugh at her making jokes in the corner? Because I don't agree. Brooklyn, how are you? I'm not agreeing with none of that. Listen, I know that the room's going to drop. I really would like for you to not give me attention at the moment, because I really just want to get high, and I just want to pray, and I just want to eat this soup. I really want to eat the soup that I ordered 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, back when I was at Whole Foods.